Hello Libra, this is the Mystic Kitten. My name is Michelle. I'm going to do a reading for you tonight that I have dubbed the Cards Tell All. We're going to go in with a guaranteed of 5 decks, possibility of 7 depending on how nosy I get. If you're looking for a private reading or want to dig into tonight's reading a little bit deeper, you can find me on my Facebook page, The Mystic Kitten. Please do remember this is a general reading, will not resonate with everyone. That's perfectly fine. Please check your other signs in your chart. Cross watchers, you got to reverse those energies and take into consideration that this is a reading for Libra. Please like, share, and subscribe the channel and the video so that these messages can reach a broader audience. And with that being said, I am going to get right into it. So let's see what the cards have to say for you tonight, Libra. I'm going to get 3 shuffles. 2, 3. All right. 3 cards for Libra, please. 3 cards for Libra. Past, present, and immediate future energies. Too many. All right, so the cards that you got tonight for your past is Oath. This talks about promises. It talks about it gives me a marriage feel or a commitment of some kind. It can also mean the commitment to children or to take on a responsibility that perhaps wasn't yours to take on, but you chose to. In your current energy, you've got conclusion. This, to me, talks about an end. It's the final chapter. It's something coming full circle. And in your immediate future, you have meditation, which talks about going in and seeing, allowing yourself to really dig into a spiritual aspect of something, of yourself, of a situation, whatever the case may be. It can also speak to needing to know the difference between ego and intuition and knowing how they kind of go hand in hand. They're the same thing. They're of the same coin. They do lend to each other. However, we have to allow our intuition to guide us, not the ego side of things. So let's get some clarification for that. Two more shuffles. One more. All right. Can I get clarification for Oath for Libra, please? That's too many. Clarification for Oath, please, for Libra. One more, please. One more, please. So already for some of you, I'm seeing you manifested. Okay, so you have the Magician, clarifying Oath. You have the Magician. You have the 5 of Pentacles, and you have the Lovers. So I feel like right now you've got into this place where perhaps some promises or some obligations kind of fell apart and you're trying to manifest your way out of it. Meaning that you're trying to focus your energy on how best to delegate your way through the situation or situations that you find yourself in. The Five of Pentacles speaks to feeling a sense of lack or a sense of loss. And the Lovers is just that. If it were in the upright, I would say that it was a decision, like a life-changing decision. Regardless to whether you choose left or right, it changes the path of your destiny. But being that it's in the upright, that tells me that I feel like you were in a situation where you were very much wanting. You felt like you were lacking that connection. And you were trying to manifest that in. You were trying to call in your divine counterpart. I really do. That's the story I'm getting. I get the feeling that you're ready to settle down, have a family, possibility of children. You want that somebody to wake up to in the morning. Can we clarify? We've got the Knight of Cups, the Six of Cups. One more card. Clarifying conclusion, please. Thank you. And the Strength card in the reverse. So the Knight of Cups tells me that you have an offering for somebody. You do have your heart set on somebody that you're trying to manifest in. The Six of Cups tells me that when you see them, they're your end game. They're your conclusion. They're who you want to have that life with. The Six of Cups is beautiful. It talks about family, and it talks about feeling whole and at peace emotionally. The Strength in the reverse, though, tells me that you're losing the will to keep on this path with this person. You've been trying to pursue them for so long now. You've been trying to beckon them in, and you feel like it's a losing battle. You don't feel like you're not strong enough to walk away, but you're not strong enough to keep playing this game. You just want this game to come to an end. You want an answer. Let's get some clarification on that Strength in reverse. Can I get some clarification on Strength in reverse, please, for Libra? That's too many. Could be dealing with a Scorpio, Libra. You could also be dealing with a Leo. You could be dealing with a Gemini. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. That's what I'm seeing so far. Clarifying the Strength card, you got the Death card in reverse and Temperance. The Death card in reverse talks about a continuing cycle. So you are willing to continue waiting, and then the world wanted to pop out. And Temperance says your wait, patience, time, tempering, allowing things to play out the way they're supposed to in divine timing. The world speaks to divine timing as well. It also talks about cycles. I think that though you're losing a little bit of your strength to hold on to this, I also believe that as much as you're losing that hope, you're also just so stubbornly wanting this that you're going to hold on to it. You're going to hold out for this. You know that this person is worth waiting for, and you're willing to do that. Meditation. One more shuffle. All right. Meditation, please. Thank you. So for meditation, you got the King of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, and the Ten of Swords. This tells me that you know you have to wait for them, otherwise this isn't going to turn out the way you would hoped. The King of Pentacles talks about being financially stable and having their shit together. The King of Pentacles has got this shit on lockdown in the 3D world. He knows exactly what he wants. He knows exactly how to get there. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse, though, tells me that you don't see what you have as fulfilling. You still feel like you have a sense of lacking. And the Ten of Swords talks about feeling betrayed and jailed, and you feel like you are the Ten of Swords to me feels like you're bound. And that could be what the problem is, Libra. You're so bound to this 3D monetary situation that this person over here that you're trying to manifest in needs more than just the physical, like money and houses and cars. They need you to be able to embrace those cups, right? You need to also, if you want to call in love, you have to be able to love. And the King of Pentacles, though a fantastic provider financially, he can sometimes be standoffish and aloof and kind of pop off sometimes, you know, when he gets pissed off. So, and perhaps this person has seen that, and that's what keeps them at an arm's length. Can I get clarification for the Ten of Wands, please? Okay, so clarifying the Ten of Wands, or the Ten of Swords, pardon me, you've got the Knight of Swords, which talks about information coming in. You've got the Ten of Swords, again, clarifying the Ten of Swords, the sleepless nights, you're up, this is distressing to you. Not having this person in your life is causing you a lot of anxiety and stress. You've also got the Four of Swords in reverse, the Tower in reverse, and the Two of Swords. So I do feel like an answer's coming in for you, Libra. With the Four of Swords being in reverse, things are starting to become clear in the situation. The Tower in reverse talks about starting a new beginning. So that speaks to this perhaps could be somebody from your past that you broke promises to, and you're trying to start anew with them. And the Two of Swords in reverse tells me that the other person is willing to hear your side of it, but they're not willing to, they're not giving much up right now. They're not giving much away. They're keeping their cards very close to them. Even if they want you as badly as you want them, you'd not know. You'd never know. Never know. They don't want you to know. They don't want you to know until they are confident in their decision. And they're not there yet. You can't push them. You cannot push them. This advice is going to come in, and they're up thinking about this too. Like, this is distressing for both of you. I'm getting sad, heavy energy on both sides of this. Let's get some Dark Goddess advice. Can I get some advice for Leo or Libra, please? Can I get some advice for Libra, please? Thank you. Do you have anything else to say? Anything else to say? No, they just have the one card for you guys. Oh, okay. Oh, oh, Butterfingers tonight. It's a good thing that you're my last read for the night, Libra. All right, and you got Aniga, health. I'm going to read this message from the book because these messages can be quite profound sometimes. And I want you to get the message just as the card has intended for you to hear it. All right. Get yourself checked out. Speak about what ails you. For help is at hand from an unexpected source. You are not alone in your troubles, and others can offer great guidance. Exercise more, eat well, and drink plenty of water. Breathe. Walk in nature, through woods, by the sea, or around a lake or reservoir. To me, this tells me that you need to, and the other party may even need to really step back from this and consider your mental health along the way of figuring out where you guys want to go and how you're going to go about executing whatever it is that you're going to do, whether it be walk away or get back together or whatever. I really encourage you to practice self-love and to have mental health check-ins every once in a while with yourself. Make sure you're not becoming obsessive over this, or you're not becoming so overwhelmed by the emotions that you're finding yourself in states of depression. Let's get some clarifier on that dark goddess card. Health. Clarify health for me, please. That's too many cards. Okay, clarifying the health card, you got the World in reverse. You got the Five of Wands in reverse. You got the the Five of Wands upright. The Ten of Swords in reverse. And the Hermit. So yeah, you're on a cycle right now. You are in a karmic cycle. And you guys are going to have to fight your way through this. The Five of Wands talks about internal and external fights. Now that doesn't mean like actual fighting, but it's like a pull. Should I go or should I stay now? It's like, what do I do? And you feel like with every new situation or piece of information that comes to light, it's like you fight with yourself again. The Ten of Swords in reverse talks about being at a standstill. You're not ready to, in this deck. With that being said, the Ten of Swords, which is despair, sleepless nights, showed up 3 times. However, over here it showed up twice upright. And over here it's in the reverse, which speaks of standing still and not willing to work on what needs to be done from an emotional standpoint in order to move past this. And the Hermit talks about going within and giving yourself the time to negotiate through the feelings without needing somebody else's input. Because as important as people who we love are to us, it's also important for us to know when it's time to step back and kind of navigate certain things on our own. I'm going to pull 3 gateway cards for you, and we'll be all done, guys. Can I get 3 gateway cards for Libra, please? Do you have anything else to say? No? Perfect. All right. So you got looking deeper. Deep within me is a majestic radiance. And that's that hermit, right? It's asking you to go in. It's asking you to see, to reconnect with who you really are. To sort through those emotions so that you can offer this cup that's so full to this person that you desire so deeply. Exceeding expectations. I soar into existence. It's time to open up and really allow yourself to be that amazing human that Libras are. Libras are some of the most deep people I've ever met. Ignite courage. I'm strong, valiant, and courageous. You have to be, you're gonna have to implore some serious courage, because sorting through some of these emotions is going to be tough, and it's going to taste like shit, guys. But it's the only way that you're going to be able to manifest in what your deepest desire is. You want this. You want to uphold that oath. But you can't manifest that back in until you get out of this feeling of lacking and this feeling of regret and self-hatred. Be kind to yourself, guys. Be kind. There's there's billions of people on this planet who will take any opportunity to make you feel less than. The last thing you need is to be one of those people. Surround yourself with love and light. And that starts with within our own selves. You need to be kind to yourself, Libra, please, especially in times like we are in right now. So with that, I bid you a very good evening and a lovely rest of March. And I will see you very soon. Until then, blessed be. Bye, Libra.